Detroit at Montreal. Second game of back-to-back and a home and away. Montreal can sweep with a win tonight. The Hangout starts now. I don't know what happened. My internet just went bonkers. All right, so it's the second game of back-to-back home and away series. Montreal won last night 4-3 on Patrick Laine's power play goal. Hopefully, I don't lose camera again. Can they do that again tonight? I hope so. Anyway, I got a little bit of news. There's not much. I got a few stats for the game, and I got the guess the score contest, guess the score of the game, first goal scorer of the game as well. You can pick that guy from either team. Be the first one in the chat with that guess, and be from Canada, and you win the $10 cash prize directly into your bank account via Interact. We haven't had a winner yet this season. We've had some close calls. Hopefully, we'll get one tonight. That'd be great. So good luck. Make your guesses in the chat. I'll give you mine. I'm going with the same thing as I did last night for the score. 4-3 Montreal. Going to give the first goal this time. Nick Suzuki. Why not? So I got 4-3 Montreal. Suzuki first goal. Let's see what you guys say. Got Guru first one in. A Guru. 3-2 Habs. Larkin first goal. Bayby's got 4-2 Habs. Evans first goal. And Joe, all the way from Australia, got 4-2 Habs. Galley with the first goal. Nice. Yeah, I'll give you what I got here. Let's see. Patrick Laine currently in a 5-way tie in power play goals with 7. And that's in just 8 games that he's played. So that's pretty incredible. He's just 4 power play goals behind leader Braden Point. And just a note, Cole Caulfield also has 7 power play goals. Habs are 5-3-0 in Laine's 8 games so far. You think that's a coincidence that they're playing well? Monty makes his 9th start in a row. I wrote here not 100% confirmed. And that's true because the lineups I'm going to show you, it's not 100% confirmed, but it looks like Monty. I saw a little clip, somebody in French asking about Primo and starting, and I don't know, St. Louis didn't like the answer, didn't like the question. I don't know what the result is. We're going to find out. Alex Lyon will make the start for Detroit as we got Cam Talbot last night. The refs for tonight are Morgan McPhee and Francois Saint-Laurent. So we'll get some good calls, I'm sure. Team stats. Their power play came down a little bit. It's 23.7%. Ours went up just a little bit, 22.5%. Penalty kill, 67.4% for them, lousy. 81.7% for Montreal. Face-off percentage, 50.5%. For Detroit, 48.7% for Montreal. Goals for per game, 2.69 for them, 2.84 for us. Goals against per game, 3.19 for them, 3.63 for us. And then hasn't changed that much from yesterday, but bottom 10 in the league, starting from the top: Seattle, Columbus, New York, Detroit, just 1 point up on Montreal. We win tonight. We pass Detroit in the standings. Anaheim, San Jose, Chicago, Buffalo, Nashville round that out. Goalies tonight: Alex Lyon, 5-4-0, 288 goals against, 903 save percentage, 1 shutout. And Monty, 11-13-2, 293 goals against, 901 save percentage, and 3 shutouts. Montreal scoring. I went down to Patrick Laine just so you see what kind of scoring. After the first 3 guys, it drops off a bit, although Jake Evans, I believe in the his last 25 games, he's got 16 points. For Evans, that's awesome. So he's playing well. He's in a contract year, so it's not a surprise. Was there anybody else in there? Anyway, you see Line point a game, 8 games, 7 goals, 1 assist. He's a point a game. He's always around there. He's always around a point a game. So he's not scoring 5-on-5 right now. He's trying to get that part of his game back, but he's putting up plenty of goals on power play. The Red Wings, I believe, same as last night, so except for Alex Lyon. So who cares? Montreal, same as last night. There's no change as well, but we care about this lineup. So I'll go over it quick. Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Doc, Newhook, Line, Dvorak, Anderson, Gallagher, Evans, Heineman, Armia, Hudson and Matheson, Gooley and Carrier, Jacky and Savard, Monty starting, and there you go. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Phil joined the club. Hey, Phil, how's it going? Wow, Line is so goof. Good. Habs win 6-4. Gallagher first goal. And it's a super goal. I don't know what that means. BL. Hey, BL. 4-3 Habs. And Rick Chartra with the first. Rick Chartra. He'd be happy to know that he scored a goal. I'm quite sure. He'll tell us in a minute who Rick Chartra is. I don't remember what number Chartra wore. I think 27. I don't know why I think 27. Pete the Fist in the house. Hey, Pete, how's it going, man? I'm doing okay. I hope you're well. Awesome. Pete says hi to everyone. BL, who's right up on top of you, says that you're a Canucks fan, but you know that. I've told you that before. He's coming. He's slumming now with us. JFed, yeah, I saw that today. Where did I see that? I think Matt put it up in our group chat. Yes, rest in peace, Ricky Anderson. I like I said, only heard about it a couple hours ago. I was never a Ricky Henderson fan. I'm gonna say because we had Tim Raines, and they were basically two best base stealers in Major League Baseball, and of course, I was a big Tim Raines fan. Is there BL? Are you serious? There's a Pete the Fist that has a Canucks podcast? That's funny if that's true. That's funny. Hey, Pete, you got to sue the guy. Steal your name. Okay. Yeah, Pete, I know you're not a Canucks fan. BL just, he's busting your balls, man. Busting your balls. All right, so the game is on City TV. That's where I'm going to be watching it. So I will be ahead of most of you guys, which is about time. I don't get that very often. Just Saturdays, and not for the next 2, I think, because the games are in the afternoon, so they're not on City TV. This is the last home game for Montreal till January 6th as they go on the road for the next, how many games? Like the next 4 games? 4 or 5 games? Something like that. What else? Hasn't started yet. Yeah, I got nothing else. I'm trying to think if there's anything I forgot to add, but not really. I'm hoping for a good game. It's the second game of back-to-back. Montreal has, in the last few years, they're not good on like winning both games, sometimes not even winning any of the 2 games on a back-to-back. They did it already this year once, early in the season, and hopefully they'll do that again tonight. I think they really have a good shot. Now, the Red Wings, got to figure they're coming out harder, and they're going to be a harder team to play against. It's a test for Montreal. It's a good test. Let's see how they do. Hey, lawyer, I'm doing good. Thank you. I hope you are as well. David, 4-2 Habs, Struble. He's not in the game. If you're picking Struble, he's not in the game. Askarov, terrific. 42 regular shots against Edmonton, lost in OT. Watch him stop 3 straight shots times 3. I don't know why you're bringing up Askarov though. BL says spent 4 hours cleaning up after the first nor'easter of the year. Oh yeah, you had snow down there, right? So able to relax and see a good game. Me too. I hope it's not like I hope they don't shit the bed tonight because it's the second game of back-to-back thing. OF, what does offs give Detroit to win? I'm not odds. I think you meant odds. Detroit's got the odds to win because they lost last night. Second game, Montreal's not great on back-to-back second game. That's probably why. If that's odds, you're saying. Phil made the largest turkey he's ever made. Is nearly 18 pounds. That's a big freaking turkey, Phil. Okay, so David's going to take Suzuki. Draisaitl had the OT winner in the Edmonton. Where's Askarov? San Jose, right? Oh, you put Don Jose. You meant San Jose. I get you. Didn't Toffoli score? Did he score at the last second, like 0.4? Is that the game? Or that's OT? Like I don't know. I just saw something, a highlight on it, like an Instagram video. And it didn't explain what it was. Joe says, I hope Carrier has a good first home game as a Hab. I would think he's going to be pretty excited tonight. He's a Montrealer. He lives here. I guess he was raised here. I know he was born in Quebec City, so I don't know when they moved to Montreal, but I imagine he was probably raised here, grew up a Habs fan. It's a dream for him. He's got to be super excited. I hope that doesn't affect him for his nerves might get to him in the first 5 minutes or so. Anyways, we'll see what happens. He's a veteran, so it shouldn't. U-turn is hurt again. He's made of Stern stuff. It is the anthem time. So I don't know which I can't hear, so I don't know which one he's singing. Okay, Phil, like I haven't really heard him talk that much, so I couldn't read into that, but I think you're right. I think he's been here probably most of his life. He grew up a Habs fan. At his age, growing up a Habs fan, I don't know when the Nordiques may have left when he, like, how old is, go back, hang on, he's 28, 96. Yeah, the Nords had just left Quebec City. So, yeah, I don't know. Paul Duffy. Paul, you put a comment on a video of mine from 4 years ago. Just letting you know, it was a channel update. That's from 4 years ago. Things are really different 4 years later. He says 4-2 Detroit, Kane first goal. Traitor! No, just joking. Pete, you put American. I don't know why. Detroit is favorite because Primo. Oh, is Primo in nets? It's supposed to be Monty. I take back my guess. Is Primo really in net? If Primo's in net, it's 4-3 for Detroit. Maybe 5-3. Anyway, I said it wasn't 100% confirmed that it was going to be Monty, but that's what you saw the lineup. Listen, Primo's got to play sometime. Monty can't play every game. All right, so we're not going to win the back-to-back. Too bad. I was hoping for a sweep. Now, watch me. I said that. Watch Primo go out and have the game of his fucking life. The Nordiques left in 95. I know. So if he was born in 96, then he missed the Nordiques. So, yeah, he could have grown up a Habs fan still being in Quebec City. But from what I take it, Montreal's his home, not just because as a professional he moved to Montreal. I think he grew up here. We got time. If anybody wants to change their guess, do it now. Because if Primo's in net. Baybye says Monty's in net. So who's doing this, playing games with me? They flashed on the goalie for a second. I thought it was Monty, but it was too quick and I couldn't tell. Anyway, Monty's in nets. I keep my guess. They're about to face off. And if Monty's in nets tonight, that tells you everything about how they feel right now about Primo. And I dare say, man, they got to move that guy soon then. If they can't play him in a back-to-back game, after Monty started 8 games in a row, then what's he doing here? Monty probably loves it, though. Anyway, so far so good here. Monty's probably happy to play as many games as they want him to. But at this rate, he's going to play like 70 games this season. That's a lot. I mean, I think he's only 28, so he's young enough, but you just don't see that anymore where a goalie plays 70 games. In general, you don't see it anymore. I think Hellebuck plays that. I see. J-Fed, I kind of thought Primo would start last night in Detroit. Monty started home. Monty started last night, and it was like, geez, what the hell? But if they, if they were confident in Primo, he'd have started one of these 2 games. But they're just not confident in him at all. Because this would not be the game, right? You put him in Friday. If they win, even better. But I mean, if Montreal wins Friday with Monty in that there, Detroit's going to come back trying to win this game even more. You don't want Primo there. So I don't know. Anyway, Monty's in that. That's what counts. Almost 2 minutes in. They need a backup goalie now at this point. I was defending Primo for a little while, but I mean, at this point, you can't defend that, right? What are you going to do? Coaches know better than I do, that's for sure. Also, quite sure they don't want to have to start Monty in back-to-backs, but nice save, nice glove save. Also, they're gonna be on the road in Columbus Monday. Maybe Primo plays that game, but also maybe not. Monty can start that game. Then they got 4 days off. He gets a rest. Like, I could see that maybe they're planning. That's what how they're doing it. We'll see. J-Fed, depends how long Stolarz is out. Isn't Stolarz out like 4 to 6 weeks? So I don't know that, Murray's going to get sent down right away. I don't know that I want Matt Murray here. Although, he's better than Wade Primo's been playing, so I'll give you that. By the way, I hope you don't mind the lighting. I just thought, let my Christmas tree lights live. As we're just a few days from Christmas. I guess it's a good time for a reminder. On Monday, they are in Columbus. Monday is our night to record our NHL podcast. So all 3 of our teams, Boston, Philadelphia, and the Habs, are playing on Monday. So we are doing we're calling it a holiday frenzy. We're going to try to cover all 3 games. and see how that goes. It'll be on this channel. It'll also be on our other channel. So you don't have to go anywhere else. It'll be right here on Monday. Hopefully you guys will be there and check it out. We should have a lot of fun. It's a holiday. We're going to try to have fun with it. And it'd be nice if Montreal would be the only team that would win on Monday of the three. I'd love it. Kind of like last game. I mean, I forget when the first goal was, but I mean, it seems like just like slow start, boring start to the game. Matheson, I think, just took a penalty. Slash, I'm not sure what it is. I saw a broken stick. I think he slashed the stick in half. Yeah. Slashing. Yep. A holiday frenzy. No, not spelt like that. Frenzy. Frenzy. Or ZY, however you want to say it. I'm missing a good game. I'm watching it there, Paul. So their power play is at was it? Did I say 23.7%? They've got a good power play. They just have a really shitty PK. Which had been playing better in December, but then one of the key guys on that PK got injured, and he's out. It was out last night, and he's out tonight. So they're back to their kind of shitty PK. So hopefully we'll get more than 2 power plays, and maybe get a few goals that way. They called it, I think, David, because the stick broke. He missed the open net. Wow, got lucky there. Kick yourself in the ass when you miss an open net like that. By the way, if I get blurry and it's because of the lighting, the camera's kind of losing its shit. Also, by the way, Carrier had a good game last night. His what do they call that? The underlying numbers, whatever they call that, were really good. That's him carrying the puck? No, it was Armia. So they killed off the power play. Ah, damn it. There was a giveaway. I don't know who did it. Veleno, I think, just scored. There was a giveaway there right at the blue line and a couple of passes, and boom, puck's in the net. I got to see that again. Somebody messed up bad. Oh, maybe it wasn't a giveaway. What was it that happened there? There was something I saw. I didn't see that again in the replay. Born to be a Hab. They don't do that. Those new sticks, they break easy. Been a thing for a while. Come on, guys, let's get this back. Veleno from Berggren and Cider. Line with a good bid there. Veleno plays well against Montreal. It's true. He was good last night. I don't know if he got any points, but I mean, he was good last night. Commercial break. Well, let's see. We scored first last night. They scored first tonight. We won the game last night. Let's see if we can not continue that pattern and win the game tonight. A lot of hockey left, so it isn't over after a goal. Everybody out there excited for the holiday season? I don't mind calling it Christmas, but it actually on Christmas Day it's both Hanukkah and Christmas, so it really is the holidays this year. I don't think I'm celebrating Hanukkah at all this year. Just Christmas. And we did that today. My boys and my ex-wife got together. We did our Christmas exchange. Yeah, Phil, Christmas is way better as a tradition, because I don't care about the religious aspect of either of them, than Hanukkah. I don't know. I enjoy it more. There's more festive stuff. And in both of them, when they're over, we go back to being assholes to everybody, to each other afterward anyway. So, first of all, festive is not a real thing, is it? Festive, that's a made-up thing. The other one, I don't know what the hell that is. Saturnalius? What the hell's that? And you need a second N there in Hanukkah. So we're 7 minutes in, just a little over. It's 1-0 for them. 6-4 are the shots. They're leading that. It's a different start than last game. That's for sure. Oh, come on, Matt. Nice move, and then he passes it to the enemy. I can't use Google right now, dude. I'm old, so I can't multitask like you guys, okay? Oh, that's the winter solstice? Well, that's today or yesterday. The solstice happened. It's either yesterday or today. As a matter of fact, isn't this the first day of winter? Time starts now. Days get longer every day. But I didn't know that that's the name for it, Saturnalia. I'd heard the word before. Oh, how did we not score there? I just didn't know what it was. Snoopy went to university. Today is the longest, but that's the solstice. The winter solstice is the longest day. Summer is the short. No, winter is the shortest day. Summer is the longest day. So this was the shortest day of the year. Yeah, okay. It does. It takes. Okay, whatever. But I'm not that wrong. But I don't know. I think we advance a little bit starting tomorrow. Longest day in the dark is shortest day of the year, dude. Day usually means light. Unless you're in what? North, the North Pole, or whatever. Commercial. University was a great way to meet ladies. That's why you went? Think that would work for what if I go now and go to university now? Think I'd meet a lot of ladies there? A double entendre. Phil says it's why I came. That's a double entendre of I look at this, I'm burning myself. Okay, ouch. That was good. Almost had a fire. Look at that. Piece dropped off. And I've got paper here. So he went to Crosby University. You, Sid. Hey, you, Sid. Is that it? No? I know what to what end, Phil. No end. David, I fear there's a joke there. Anthropology girls are easiest. Why are anthropology girls easiest? Did I miss something? There's a joke right there, and I missed it. I'm waiting for it, but I think it was right there. I told you I didn't go to university. Like the lens of your camera, dude. So we're on the power play. Okay, I missed that totally. I totally missed it. Okay, we're gonna see a line A goal. Come on, line A goal. Well, we saw line A shot, and he broke another stick. This time didn't go in the net, though. The shot broke another stick. That's crazy. The velocity on that shot must be insane. I wonder how fast is one timer, like how hard that shot is. So it hit Sider's stick, broke it, and then up. Oh, I don't mind a Caulfield power play goal either. Just right now, line A's fucking hot over there. And Caulfield's been getting assists on the goals too, so he's putting up points still. That was a snapshot. That's not a snapshot, I guess. Anyway, he missed on it. His stick broke on his one-timer. God damn it. How do you know 96 miles per hour? I don't disbelieve you. I just how do you know that? Come on, guys. Come on again. The goalie told you? Yeah, the goalie doesn't know. I wonder how long of a run he can go on scoring from that same spot, and he just keeps scoring from there. Line A, but that's because David, that's on. Yeah, they get a one-timer from there. If they're on the other wing, they won't get a one-timer. So if you want to get a one-timer, you got to be on your off wing because that's how you can get the shot away. Okay, so no power play goal here because the power play over. Sider complained about the broke stick. I doubt that. Complain what? This shot hit my stick and it broke. Francois Saint Laurent is one of the refs. He might blow the whistle and call a penalty. You never know. Wouldn't put it past him. Offside. Shit. David, what's positive? That they play the off wing? Yeah, if you want to get a one-timer, you got to be on your off wing. Don't be sorry you're late. You could have been out there the whole time just not saying anything. I wouldn't know. Anyway, so far so good tonight, except for that we're down 1. They're playing okay. .635 left in the first. Shots are 7-6 for Detroit, 1-0 Detroit. Scores! Boom! Nick Suzuki with a shot from the blue line. A beautiful shot. Oh yeah. There, the dead cow. Was Slav? Oh, I thought that was Suzuki. I swear to God, I thought it was 14. Slav. How is he's over there? Oh, he must have tipped it. Yeah, Slav tipped it. Beautiful shot by Suzuki, though. Oh, yeah. Slav tipped it. He needed that, too. All right, we're tied up. We're tied up. 1-1. Shots are tied at 7. Game's tied at 1. 5:42 to go in the first. Lion didn't see that for shit. He had a player's ass right in his face, his own player. Gadon, I was thinking the same thing, right? He's getting points again. So Slav being back on line 1, I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. Starting to find his game again. Which look, he needed to do that. Things are falling into place with this team a little bit. Was it a double screen? All I know is I saw there was a Detroit guy right in front of him with his ass in his face. He didn't see that shot at all. What about Slav and Sherratt? Oh, I see what you're. So was Sherratt's ass in Lion's face? And yeah, I guess Slav was there to provide a bit of a screen as well. You're right. He's got 2 goals in his last 3, but only 4 for the year. Okay, but maybe that. Well, what time of the year or how many games were gone last year when he got promoted to the line 1? And he basically scored what, 18 goals the rest of the way? Right? If he does that, if he hits 20 again, I'd be happy. Be a lot better than the way he's been playing, right? They're showing Patrick Kane's goal. Patrick Kane's 2 goals away or 2 points away from 1,300 points. That's what they're talking about, I'm sure. I can't hear because I can't put headphones for the TV. scores. Yeah. Evans. Evans. Beautiful goal. It is 2-1. Man, Evans is on fire lately, too. Point number 19. Beautiful shot. Top corner on the far side. Oh, what? Didn't go as high as I thought. Midway up. Just a little inside the post. Good shot. Two goals in his last two games. Jake Evans. 4:30 left in the first. All right, let's get another one. Ooh, that was close, though. Well, just not, if you didn't tell me, I would not have known it was Alex Lyon. I mean, really? Did I say Talbot? If I did, I apologize. I don't think I said Talbot. I said Lyon. I was only 10 seconds behind on that one. No, I wasn't. You mean with the horn? Yeah, well, what can I do? Habs pushing for another one, looks like. Good pressure here. Oh, he found on the shot. Petrie and Doc. Ooh. You know what? How do you know I'm 4 seconds ahead? There's a penalty coming up. Who's getting it? Interference? For what? Larkin getting the penalty? Oh, yeah, for sure. You can't do what he did there. But Paul, it could be 6 seconds out of you. Hey, Thomas. Nice. Yeah, I see that Larkin got the interference. So we get another power play opportunity. Let's see if we can make something happen there. Go up 3-1 would be nice. Let's see. Oh, beauty. Slav with his second goal from line A. That was a beauty. You can see Detroit learned from, and they're playing a little bit over to where line A is. Although it's not a 5-on-3, but that was a beauty. Yeah. Detroit coach just said, it's 3-1 now. Nice. Oh, did Slav touch it at all? Wait. From the overhead, didn't look like Slav touched that. Anyway, they'll work that out. 30 seconds left here in this first period. Shots are 11-10. Montreal's up on that. So pretty even period other than the goals. Yeah, so they gave that to Laine. Slav did not touch that. Hudson and Suzuki with the assists. So it is 3-1 after a 1 period of play. Yeah, JFed, it went off. It looked like Slav, but they showed the overhead, and you see Slav didn't touch it. Was Sherratt? No, there you go. What do you mean try to keep up? You're telling me you didn't think that was Slav's goal until they showed a replay? You're all telling me this after they showed what I saw to go, oh, yeah, I guess Slav didn't get the goal. Stop it. Stop it. What my respect. All right, so we got an intermission. What are we talking about? It's not looking good for the Yzerplan now. The Yzerplan wasn't much of a plan. Just something happened to it. It fell off the side of the boat at some point. Hey, Chicago Joe. Well, thank you for that. Yeah, so far so good tonight. Is it lunchtime? Why would it be lunchtime? It's 8 o'clock at night. Yzerman going to get the boot. It wouldn't shock me at this point. I think it would be an off-season thing, but yeah, it wouldn't shock me if yeah, he gets canned. I mean, it's what how many years is he there? He's there. It seems like he's there 6 or 7 years. Hey there, Phil. Joe, I get it. It ain't lunchtime here. Since 2019, so it's 5 years. Yeah, I think it looks like they're regressing, but if it's only 5 years, he might have another year or two before they get fed up. I thought it was a year or two longer than that. So the thing is, it's like they got to a certain level and they plateaued and they're not getting any better. So, I hope that doesn't happen here, obviously. Yzerman owns part of the team. What do you mean he owns part of the team? Does he? Doesn't mean he's not going anywhere. If he's not doing the job, then he shouldn't be in there, whether he owns part of the club or not. At least that's how I feel, and I would imagine. So they should feel. And I'm sure it's not a big enough part of the team that he'd have a say in his firing or not firing. I gotta believe that. Detroit looked a little slow out there tonight, especially the two Russians, Larionov and Fedorov. Well, if Larionov and Fedorov were really on the team, then they would be looking pretty slow out there, don't you think? I can't imagine them being able to keep up at the ages they are. Even though I know that's not who you mean. BL likes me to try to guess who he's talking about. I don't think I've gotten it once, so I don't know why he keeps doing it. I'm not gonna get it. Hey Matt Greer, how you doing, man? Good to see you out there. Merry Christmas. I'm doing good. Hope you are too. You wish Line A started the season. Do you think Kent will extend him and not wait till end of next season? Absolutely. He can be extended starting July 1st. I don't think it takes that long. Like if they may wait till the season starts, but I wouldn't think it would be long into the season that like if they're not seeing what they need to see already, and then by the end of the season, if you're not satisfied, which I don't think I don't think that's possible, they're gonna. I believe they'll re-up him. I don't know how long they'll extend him for, but he's only 26 right now, so extend him for 7, maybe 8. Hudson's got 2 already. I know he had 1. I wasn't sure he had another assist, so he is looking at 25 points already. He could take a twister. What do you mean? He could hurt himself. He's got injured. He'll be back. You can't extend lining now anyway. You have to wait till July at the earliest. Yeah, you wait till the season starts next year. Make sure everything's good, still good, but then you extend. I'm definitely not suggesting even July 1st necessarily that they extend him, but they're going to extend him. Slaff's going to be fine, Joe. He's going to be fine. That first of all, you don't know what he was in there for, and I don't think that's fair to hold that against him here. At least I don't like doing that. Apparently, everything's great that way. I'm not going to hold that his past history like that. That's really not fair. And anyways, I think by the beginning of next season, they're going to be certain of what they've got in him. Is he on pace for? I don't think he's on pace for over 60, Aiken. Is it? He's got what, 25 points in 30. This is game 33, right? Well, you may be right. He's definitely going to be unless something happens to him, he's going to be a top three finisher for the Calder. And if he can keep close enough to the other two guys in points, he's going to win it, because if you are a defenseman and you are, close with that's worth more than the same amount of points from a forward. So if he keeps this up, he's got a shot to win it. There's nothing to be impressed a bit by Detroit. Slav was already a point per game before he got injured. When did Slav was injured this season? You sure about that? Maybe he was for a couple of games. I don't remember that. Why don't I remember that? Because it didn't happen. Oh, he missed a couple of games. But wasn't it like 2-3 games? That's all. 2 games. So that's nothing. Yeah, well, you know what? Just because he's flaky doesn't mean he shouldn't be extended. That's being very judgmental, I think, BL. You talking about Rick Bonus? Yeah, they've had him on a few times. No, it's okay, Aiken. Listen, it's okay. I'm not. It's fine. I thought about it for a second. I said, hey, you may be right that he's on that pace. That's fine. Well, they have to have a serious talk about. If you mean in that sense, yeah, I imagine they're working on trying to do something. But what do you do with him? Who wants him? I mean, waive him and send him to Laval once you've got somebody else. He also coached Dallas. What do I think Hudson's extension will look like? Too far down the road. Then you have like what? I guess next year. No, you might be right, eh? I don't know. Um 8 years. I don't know what he'll get. 6, 7, over. I don't know what he'll get. Yeah, but I mean, Aiken, he missed only a couple games. That's not, it's the line shuffling that hurt him. Like, look, obviously he's getting his game back on line one. I think it'll be more than Suzuki's. Yeah, that's a good question. I honestly don't know. And the reason I'm kind of being evasive is I'm trying to decide what makes more sense. Maybe with Hudson is a short bridge deal, but then it's going to cost you even. So I guess they're going to try to extend him for as long as they can for as cheap as they can. What the number is going to be, I don't know. And listen, if the kid comes in and he's a top three points producer on this team, if they sign him to a little bit more than Suzuki, I don't think Nick's going to complain. Oh yeah, I saw that commercial. I've seen it before. What does the Canadian dollar value have to do with the salary? They get paid in American dollars. What does that have to do with the cap? Believe me, Molson has plenty of money. Yeah, JFed, I don't think there'd be a problem if he made more. It's just I don't know what he'd be making because I don't know. That's one that's hard to figure. But you gotta think though they gotta sign him to as long as they can. Otherwise, that price is going to go way up if you wait 3 years. So a bridge deal actually not a good thing. So it'll be 8 years at something. Doc's adjusting to the rebuilt knee. I know a lot of people seem that they don't want to hear that, and just want to hate on Doc. And listen, you can do what you want, I guess, but it's not realistic. Realistic is he's adjusting to that rebuilt knee, and it's going to take a while. As other people who've had the operation say that it took them a while to get full confidence in the knee. Does that mean he'll improve? It doesn't necessarily, but I think when he's got confidence in the knee, then he can find his game again. Born to be Hab, yeah, we mentioned it earlier. The Canadian teams make up a lot of the league's revenue. What do you mean by that? You think Canadian teams make more than the American teams? I don't think so. Joe, you're right, and that's why it's hard. Like I would be saying, yeah, this kid could easily, possibly get 10 million in his next contract. I just worry about paying anybody that kind of money. Just like I don't know if it'll be in a few years. Newhook and Doc could be on third line as early as next season. Well, a lot of the league's revenue would be the 70%, not the 25, 30%. Means they're making double in the States. It's not a knock on Canada, by the way, or whatever. Is Line A Mr. Power Play? Right. This year he is. This year he is. Joe, yeah, it does. It takes like you said, a year and a half. He's a little over a year and a quarter in. It's really likely, and it's possible, I'll say, that by March you see him start to play better as he is a lot more comfortable with the knee. And if that, that's what I'm hoping for him. I still like Doc. I know he's screwing up and he's playing bad. I see it. But I think the kid's got a lot of potential, and I want to see him reach that here. And believe me, the Habs are not giving up on Doc. What they might give up on is that, Doc might not be the second line center going forward. That might be where you got to figure he's going to be a winger or a third line center. But if Doc's your third line center, man, you probably got a pretty deep center group. So they're just about back for the second. Habs leading 3-1 to start the second period. Let's see. I mean, let's not hope for a bad second. But let's see what they can do. I imagine the Red Wings are going to play hard. Red Wings came into last night's game winning 3 out of their last 4, so they want to get back on that winning track. They also, they don't want to have Montreal pass them. If Montreal wins tonight, unless we go to overtime, Montreal wins in regulation, they pass them. If it goes to overtime, they'd be tied. Yeah, Joe, we're seeing eye to eye on Doc. Barnaby Hab, I was not a line. I didn't want to get him. I thought there were going to be too many problems, but whatever. I'm totally converted. I mean, he's not the end all be all, but man, he's pretty fucking good. And we're not even seeing his 5-on-5 play. He's still struggling there. Imagine when he starts scoring 5-on-5 as well. Wow, he almost made a nice move there. He just couldn't follow through. What Doc just went down. Not going to be bad, or he just tripped. Seems okay. And it might have been Andy that went down. No, Doc went down. He looks hurt. Let's hope it's nothing. What the hell happened? They were going to just show it, and Idiots. Stupid idiots. Matt, not this year. I still think Caulfield's still capable of getting 40. Although Laine getting all those power play goals kind of took a little bit of Caulfield's wind out of his sails. It seems, anyway. Points are still there, though. Caulfield's getting assists. Oh, beautiful! Heineman makes it 4-1. I'm gonna blow the dead cow. I'm gonna blow the dead cow. That just sounded weird. But that was a good one. Heineman from Slav. What a beautiful little pass by Slav to set him up. Oh, was it Slav? No, it was Dvorak. I thought that was 20. Right, why would that be Slav? It was Devo. Beautiful little Devo pass. What did Matt want? What? I gotta answer this. Matt said, this is getting out of control with Line. Like, these dudes have families, and it's right before Christmas. Like, don't embarrass them too much. Well, what did Line do? I missed something, or? Oh, that goal. Oh, I guess that's really late though to be sending me that. Matt, he's on vacation. Tripping. Montreal going on the power play. Oh, someone better go after 23. You're trying to intimidate and threaten Hudson. Jack Eye, take out 23. Oh, Raymond. That was Lucas Raymond. That's true. Well, fuck him. Oh, he doesn't like that. Oh, well. Your problem, buddy. Okay, Rasmussen for tripping. Montreal. Let's see if Liney's got another one in him. Matt, you know I'm doing a show, right? He just reminded me, Hudson now just 2 points behind Michkov. That's very true. Michkov's kind of stalled a little bit. Lalonde's not happy. Yeah, I agree. Second unit out there now. Doc's out there, so he's okay. Bad calls do I know that, Bill. I have said refs also do make mistakes. They're human. And I got to say, the last week or so, I haven't got any complaints with these refs so far in these games. So, and I also said what I talk about that they don't do it every game. They can't be too obvious. A little over 7 minutes in to the second. Habs still up 15-12 on shots, 4-1 on the scoreboard. Montreal gonna go on the PK as Tarasenko just got tripped. Goalie going off. Really? That was tripping? I mean, I guess so. Ah, dude, you know I'm doing a show. You sent me like 5 texts in a row. Okay, good. I'm not like him. He does the whole show. He's texting people. I don't do that. He should know this already, Matt. I don't get him sometimes. Oh, were we still on a power play? So it's 4-on-4? Okay, it's 4-on-4 for a bit. There. I'm just a bit busy, Matt. You know. You didn't know Tarasenko played for Detroit? Didn't they sign him to 2 years in the offseason? He's not having a good a good season so far. Good. I'm glad you like that. No, they're on the power play. There's no 4-on-4. Who said that? Just not, isn't that's not 4-on-4. Good job on the PK. $30 seconds left on it. Cleared out, killed off by Montreal. Puck went out. Gislain, 100%. I mean, I think we are seeing a benefit already of having Carrier over Barron and a little bit better defense. I mean, if they can avoid all those times where they get stuck in their own end, where they just shit the bed in the defensive zone, it gets out of hand and it just goes from bad to worse. If you can stop that from happening, it's going to be a lot better. And he does help that a lot. So I think it's been good so far. We'll see how it goes the rest of the way. But definitely, so far, so good in this game. Oh, almost good. Oh, man, what a weak shot Slav got away there. Good work there by just now by Caulfield along the boards. Commercial breaks. Well, I'm enjoying this second period. They definitely didn't have a fall off in this second period. That's for sure. What's everybody's opinion of our new defenseman, Carrier? For me, so far, he gets a thumbs up. Yeah, don't you think he's a good? He's a top 4. Paul says good, has good legs, strong and smooth. I think so far he's done a good job on the defensive side. I'm happier to have him in there than Barron. Oh, come on. That's a penalty. Come on. Oh, it was close. Seven minutes left in the second. Montreal hasn't had a shot. They score. I was going to say, I haven't had a shot on goal in a while, and they score. Go Habs, go 5-1. I don't know who scored. Galley? Andy the Galley, slap shot. And that's not something he does a lot. Take a slap shot from far and score with it, but Galley gets the 5th goal. Maybe they're changing Lion at this point. Galley needed that as they put up that stat. His first goal in 14 games. I was looking at the numbers. I was thinking, geez, Galley hasn't had a point in a while. So Andy and Savard also get the assists. Montreal in control tonight. I'm a bit surprised. Thought Detroit would come out playing harder than this. Honestly, I thought we'd have trouble tonight against Detroit. Thought we'd win, but I thought we'd have trouble. They haven't really. Is this Montreal turning the corner a little bit in the rebuild? Turning the corner a little bit. We'll see. Hand pass. I don't think that was a hand pass, but okay. David, I think it sounds like a dying cow, but okay. There's no disrespect. I didn't make the thing. I just bought it. Well, someone bought it for me. The cannon, you don't like the cannon in Columbus? Well, we're gonna see that on Monday. Or maybe not. They may not get any goals there, Columbus. We'll see. Yeah, and Lyon's not having a good night. And you know, his even though Detroit's not great, the goalie's numbers aren't bad. So he's having an off night. Or just Montreal giving him fits. But it looks like Montreal's going to pass them in the standings. But there's still a lot of hockey left. So, hey, William, what's up, man? Not much. I mean, you know, the usual. Always like it when it's a good game. And by that means either a really good competitive game or Montreal kicks ass. I like that. I have no problem with that. Yeah, they're showing the Galley goal. You don't see him do that often. Fire from that far away and score. Brad, I don't know if it's all on the coach. I mean, I don't. I think the GM maybe Eiserman might be the guy that should go. William, you live above what do you mean by above the basement? Always got to be nice. That was a nice takeaway, wasn't it? Is our boy Carrier? Oh, I see, William. Yeah, been a while. It feels like it's been a while since they've been out of the basement. Four minutes to go in the second here. Brad, but Detroit should be farther ahead than Montreal, so their rebuild's not going great. Nice save, Monte. I wanted just to comment on David. If Gallant is collecting money from other teams, doesn't matter. He can still sign a new contract. Ooh. Do we have a penalty here? What's going on? Well, Heineman took a penalty for what? Heineman goes to the box. Holding. Be a holding call. Yep. I didn't see it. I don't know. I was watching it and didn't register what just happened, but a good save by Monty. Yeah, good glove save by Monty. Ah, Amia sort of overhandled it. Otherwise, he would have got a good opportunity there. Habs killing time on this PK. Good job there. 25 seconds left on the PK. So there's a minute one left in the second and 25 seconds left on the power play for Detroit. So they have successfully killed off the penalty, and it's almost the end of the period. That's it. It is 5-1 after 2. I'm going to take this opportunity to go pee because if I don't, I am going to have problems. I'll be right back. Don't leave. Hang in there. I don't know why it's a Flyers thing there. I was doing a Flyers podcast. I am back. Yeah, sorry about that Flyers logo. I was doing the Flyers podcast last weekend, and I had to use that. Monty, very underrated. Playing well. I mean, he's playing well right now. Guedon, yeah, I think that's the reason why they waived Monty. I'm glad they did. I'm really glad they did. Especially for a guy you picked up on waivers. I mean, he's not the best goalie in the league, but man, he is underrated. I don't care what you say. You can laugh at me. I don't mind. But he's underrated. Thank you, William. Love my Expos hat. Gotta represent. Goalies take a lot of times they take longer to develop. So he's a guy that needed a little longer, and the opportunity to play a lot. He got that opportunity to come in, played a little bit more every year, and now looks like he's going to hit 70 games. Goalies develop longer. Some goalies are quicker, some are longer, but in general they take longer. So there's no surprise there. It's just that he's still underrated, and I don't know why he's so underrated. Anyways, it's fine by me. I really like Monty. You never know. Monty might be, in Fowler's first year or two, he still might retain the starter's job as Fowler gets adjusted to the league. Then again, I don't think Fowler's going to have trouble adjusting to the league personally, so I don't know. He looks like the kind of goalie when he changes, moves up, he doesn't have any trouble like Hudson. If Monty was on a team with a really good defense, I think he'd be considered a top goalie. And listen, I'm not saying that for the last 2 years, but I don't know. This year, he improved. He moved up a little bit. So if the team in front of him is good, he's pretty consistent. I get. You know what, Aiken, you're right. All those points are pretty much assists, so you're right. I think that's awesome. I mean, if you were wondering about Hudson, if anybody was, because some people were like, Hudson's going to start in the AHL, and it's like, some of us were, no, he's never going to see the AHL. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see that he's proven us right. The ones who believed in him. William, with goalies, yeah, there's some guys that are exceptions that start young and are good. Tom Barrasso, there's one. But goalies are, it's like players, right? They're all different. You don't know. I just think Fowler's going to be one of those guys that comes in and doesn't need the AHL. Aiken, I can't tell. Is that a thumbs up or fire? My eyes are bad for some reason. I think my glasses are dirty. A thumbs up. Be awesome if he gets 60 and ties with Larry Murphy. And I'm really happy with Hudson. What an awesome draft pick. How many teams? I guess pretty much all the teams are kicking themselves for not drafting that kid. Monty already is what exactly? Born to be Habs. Sorry. Is he already a top? I mean, I think he is. He's in the. I think he's in the top 15 for sure. Goalies in this league, probably top 10. I know there's categories where he is top 10. Goals saved above average. I don't know if currently right now he is, but there was a point not long ago he was top 7. William, no, I don't. I'm not going to agree with that. That's not a case. You can't. That's not a what do they call that? That's not every player. Some guys, I mean, that's what they do. They score goals. They're goal scorers. They don't get a lot of assists. They're goal scorers. It's not because they're me players necessarily. To me, a team player is a guy that plays his role. The role assigned to him, he plays that without complaining. That's a team player. Does what's asked of him to do for the team. Joe, we knew we had really good, talented prospects. They just needed time. They just need time. They still need a little more. But the prospects, they made some good draft picks. These kids are good, and they got a lot of them. Coming into the season, wasn't Montreal's. I don't know if it was the under 24 core or whatever they call that, was number one in the league, and I think the prospect pool was number 2. Galley did what, babe? Oh, you're saying that's a team player. Galley's a team player. 100% Galley's a team player. Galley's like the epitome of a team player. Oh, it's my opinion. You look at the dictionary, team player. Look at the dictionary. Galley's pictures there. Galley's been impressive this year. Now the numbers aren't really there but the way he plays, the competitiveness, he plays his heart out still, leaves everything on the ice. It's impressive. When we all were giving up on him, right? We all kind of gave up on Galley, except Phil. Phil didn't give up on Galley. He's one of the only ones. But we're all guilty of that, and he proved us wrong. He's gonna earn that freaking contract, and that's the kind of guy he is. He's a farm boy from like Edmonton or BC. He's a farm boy, and he works and earns his pay. Well, I can't say those words, but you're right. You're right. We hate that guy. That's all. Gallagher takes a beating, always been injured, hurt, maybe finally healthy this year. Well, yeah, surprisingly, right? Last year too, right? He played 77 games. He only missed the games he was suspended for. And this year, knock wood for the guy, but he's been in every game. And I think it was the last 2 seasons he's been, or not last season, the 2 seasons previous, he was injured a lot. Yeah. Anyway, I was surprised. Believe me, I'm one of those that are surprised to see him still in every game. All right, what do you think is going to happen in the third? Or is Detroit going to mount somewhat of a comeback at all? My gut feeling says Detroit scores 2 in the third, and we end up 5-3. My gut's not always right, but I kind of see that. Who is my favorite non-Hab player in the league? I don't really have one. A non-Hab, I don't think I have a favorite. There's guys I like, definitely. I can't off the top of my head. No, I can't think of anybody that I would say is my favorite. My favorite players are all on the Habs. That's who I am. Been like that my whole life. Watching Montreal, I don't think that's ever going to change. But there are guys I like as well as there's guys I really don't like. But I don't have a favorite, and I don't have a second team that I like enough to cheer for. There's other teams I'm okay with, whatever, but I don't have a team other than the Habs. I have teams that I don't like. I like so little. I hate so much that I won't even draft in fantasy their players or waiver wire. Like I won't. Like Toronto, I won't. I won't pick up Toronto players. It might only be Toronto, to be honest with you. I don't mind Bruins as much. I don't, in general, go after Bruins players, but the Toronto players I won't pick up. Hey, listen, Clayton Keller's a good player. But like I said, I don't have a favorite. I know most people do. I don't. Like I said, David, there's players I like, but there's no one I would go, yeah, I love that guy. He's one of my favorites. Outside the Habs, I can't say that about anybody. To be honest, even when players leave Montreal to go somewhere else, to me they're out of the picture. I don't think about them that often. I'm a weird that way, man. What can I say? I'm a Habs fan through and through. Who's the player, Joe? Please don't say Jordan Binnington. I like Kulak. He was a Hab. I like him, but I mean, I won't even say that he's a favorite. Nathan Walker, that's not even a name I would have thought of. I don't even know if I know who that guy is. But that's cool. Everybody else, by the way, anybody out there you want to chip in? Who's your favorite player outside of Montreal? I see, Joe. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. I definitely understand that. And listen, I don't care if you guys like other teams or you like other players. It doesn't bother me. I can only speak for myself. When Mike Komisarek was first here, and we kind of needed a player like that, sure, I liked him. As soon as he didn't re-sign with Montreal and sign with Toronto, instant dislike. Instant dislike. Besides, what did he ever really do here? And then when he was in Toronto, didn't one of our guys just beat the snot out of him? So will they be coming back soon for the third? We're showing Monty's been steady Eddie these two games against Detroit. There are Habs players that I don't like. They never liked. The one I hate the most that played here was Thomas Caberly. Oh my God, I hated Thomas Caberly when he was Toronto. Hated him. Then we picked him up and he did fucking nothing here. And he was a Habs killer. Caberlet with Toronto was a Habs killer. So that's probably the guy I hated the least that played here. Or hated the most? Hated the most. That's what I meant. They showed Caden Primo on the bench, kind of looking like, will I ever play again in the NHL? Yeah, so the third is underway, by the way. No letdown, boys. No letdown. Crush these bastards. Why not? Offside by Detroit. My opinion on George Parros. You mean the leader of the Dopes at Dops? That's what I think of them. George Parros ended his career here in Montreal in a fight. He took a bad punch and he went down. And I think he hit his head on the ice. I don't think he played again. And if he did, he barely played again. Yeah, I think that hit to the head did something to him. I think he's an asshole as the head of Department of Safety, player safety. He likes goons. He was a goon. Don't be sorry, Josiah. Don't be sorry. Born to be a Hab. I mean, I used to like Gretzky. I don't like him anymore. I can't say that about Bobby Orr, even though it's the same reason that I wouldn't like Bobby Orr. But I mean, I still think Bobby Orr is the best player ever to play the game. That's something, if BL's out there, that's something BL and I both agree on. Did Parros go to Harvard? I would not know whether he did. Google for that. If he did go to Harvard, it didn't seem to help him. And he may have been very intelligent. Then he banged his head on the ice, and I think that went out of his. Yeah, that went away. Quick start, though, to this third. It's almost already 3 minutes in. That feels real quick. Ooh, that was dangerous, Monty. Dangerous. That almost bit him in the ass. He tried to get the puck up to the half wall, I think, and there, he almost gave it to a Detroit player. Man, that was dangerous. He went to Princeton, so what? Joe, I like Crosby. I like Crosby. Not when he plays against Montreal, though, because he kills us. But I mean, I like Crosby. You got to respect that guy, I think. Seems like a very down to earth guy for a star like that. Phil Esposito. I can't say I love Tonio. Like he was my favorite goalie before I discovered the Habs, and he's always I've had a soft spot, but I've never been a big Phil Esposito fan. Don't ask me why. Probably because he played for the Bruins. Yeah, they just showed the dangerous play. Monty got lucky there. Paris was known for his mustache. You are right. Big porn stash. He may be a smart guy. I think he's a horrible head of Department of Player Safety. He's also a doctor. Oh my God, I should change my mind on him. It's funny how you come up with. He's also a doctor. Like we should respect him for that. Yet when the pandemic happened, people didn't respect fucking doctors. So I don't know why should we respect him. There's my commentary on people. I want Laine to get a 5-on-5 goal. Break the ice on 5-on-5 goals for him this year. That was a flaw for sure there, William. I don't think it was just the best D-man. He was the best hockey player ever. I've never seen anybody be able to keep the puck as good as Orr did. I remember there were some games back in the day, like it seemed like he had the puck with the whole penalty kill, at least half of it. Just skating around, you couldn't get the puck from that guy. Oh yeah, she's like, "How you doing? You getting any better?" Sounds like you have a flu or pneumonia. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, Evans just took a crash into the net. I hope he's okay. I know he hurt his wrist yesterday a little bit. He seems okay. It looked bad though. Yeah, not. I thought maybe the defenseman's fault, but it was his. He caught his skate on the goalie and crashed into the net. BL, yeah, I agree with you there. You feel better, or you feel like shit. Just you feel a little better, but you still feel like shit. He was awesome. Tyler, I don't disagree with that. By the way, nice to see you out there. I don't disagree with that. I don't like that guy. He's a horrible ref. He's got a bias against. He's got a bias against Montreal. Although it's not horrible tonight. It's not perfect, but I'm not blaming the refs here tonight. Not just because we're winning. Who slew-footed David? You think Bobby Orr was a slew-footer? I don't think so. I don't remember that, but I didn't know what a slew-foot was back then. But yeah, there are Leafs players over the years that I have liked. I think Wendell Clark was a great player. I want to say Owen Nolan did he play there? If not him. Darryl Sittler, Lanny McDonald. Got a lot of respect for those guys. Hated the team, but you had to respect those two guys. You can go farther back, like Dave Keon. They had some players that I got respect for, but not for the team. If anything, I have pity for them that they had to be Leafs. Montreal power play on that? How? I don't think the defenseman did anything. Oh, maybe I missed it and I didn't see it right. All right, I'll take a power play. Surprised when Saint Laurent, Francois Saint Laurent's there. They did give Montreal a break, but I don't know. The ref's been okay lately. Was it a hook? I didn't see that. How come I didn't notice that? I thought it was just Evans sort of went into the goalie. Oh, Hudson gave that away. Oh, excuse me. Man, you can't get an open lane, Lonnie. Oh my God, who was that? Slav? How he missed that, I don't know. I want to see that again. Oh well, nothing on that one. Ian Turnbull. You know why I remember Ian Turnbull? I think it was in '74 in the playoffs, so I was 11. We were playing the Leafs, and I just remember they were having a face-off, and Ian Turnbull kind of went up and said "fuck off" to somebody, something like that, and I'll never forget. Like on CBC, you heard it loud as could be, and I'll never forget that Ian Turnbull. And then we had his brother here for a bit, Perry Turnbull. Perry Turnbull was not as good as Ian Turnbull was. That's for sure. Beba, yeah, I had noticed that stat. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired now. Oh, Ally afraid he had the hardest shot in the league for a while. 102, 104, something like that. We are at the halfway point of the third. BL, who do we give up to get Turbo? Is that how we got him? Wickenheiser, Delorme, and well, it wasn't it Pazlovsky or whatever. That wasn't a big loss. Delorme, so funny skater, but Wickenheiser was the first overall. So I didn't remember that was the trade. Jack Eye's got a wicked shot too. You're right. What's the Habs past 10 record coming into this game? Last 10 games, 5-5-0. Detroit is three wins, and I don't know if it's 3-5-2, but it's something like that. There's my crying cat. Yes, Paul, I fed him already. Peanut, come on. They have a player out there, his suspender is off? How the hell does that happen? What's the broke? Al McInnes tore a goalie scrotum with a shot. I don't remember that. Jesus. Ouch. Hey, Lucas, it doesn't matter. He's here now. That's what matters. And the team's playing a lot better because of it. Sovi. Who's Sovi? I'm thinking of a goalie. Who you mean by that? Al McInnes was a baby killer? What the hell does that mean? Jesus. Lucas, I'd like to see Cole start scoring goals again too. He is putting up assists, so his points totals are still there. But yeah, listen, Line being there took a little thunder from Cole. McKinnon shot at 101 with a wooden stick. Yeah. I thought it was 104 he hit. Maybe that was Chara. He probably used a good old Sherwood 50-35. Was that it? French goalie Souvy. I don't remember him. I really don't. Al broke a lot of goalies' nuts. Yeah, I mean, he could fire the puck. Ray Bourque also. Didn't he have a heavy shot? It doesn't surprise me that a lot of the guys with the hardest shots are defensemen because they fire him from the blue line all the time. Ooh. Peanut, just come in here, Peanut. Door's open. Can't be a goalie and not wearing a cup. You can't. If you do that, you're like insane. David, not sure what you mean there. Backup on St. Louis on his own team? I don't know what you mean. The two are at odds again. That's why I saw some stupid rumor that Montreal was going to trade Caulfield to Vancouver for Pedersen. It's not happening. But it was also from a rag called Habs Fanatics. Not the jersey maker, but some rag that I see on Facebook. I've seen them post a story almost every day. Never, not a thread of truth to any of them. Total clickbait. And people still go there and they comment, make comments like that story is like a real thing. Like, how stupid are you to believe that garbage? More than just Caulfield, wouldn't know because I wouldn't click on something like that. I wouldn't click on any of these stories that this rag puts out. And from some of the comments, other people are the same way, and they say if you click on it, all you get are ads. So it's a clickbait site trying to make money from you clicking and then ads, and like that's all it is. So they put sensationalistic headlines that have no truth to them. There's another story out there between Carlson and Hoffman. That's still going on. That's how many years ago now? Anyway, isn't Pedersen making like 10 million or some shit like that? Montreal's not trading for him. Doc took a hooking call? I didn't know that. Another penalty for Montreal. BL Pete told you already tonight he doesn't like the Canucks. Detroit took a penalty call. They should have had a couple others there. But anyway, it's a delayed penalty now. They're killing off a lot of the other one. Keep doing it. Keep wasting time. Good job. So it'll be 4-on-4 for 29 seconds. Pedersen makes 11.5. There's no way Montreal's going after him. It's a Vancouver Canucks problem. I don't really care, to be honest. It's their problem. I'm watching it direct over the air, so I'm going to be a little ahead of you live on TV. Only on Saturdays. Okay, now Montreal's power play starts now. There was talk Gary Leeman did Patrick Waugh's wife. Is that why they traded Leeman so quick? Because Leeman was here, what, one season? That's it. Oh, there's only 2:55 left in the third. I didn't realize. Game almost over. There's no way they're coming back from 4 goals down. That was close. So Montreal's going to pull ahead of Detroit by a point. three games in a row they've won. And what else? Canada beat Sweden. I think that's one of the. It's not the juniors though, but in the Four Nations Cup, the games that are here in Montreal, Canada Sweden is one of them. I think it opens the first day. I may go there to see that one in the press box. I don't know yet. I haven't got approval. I haven't heard back yet. I've got a couple of weeks till the earliest till I find out exactly. I guess I'm supposed to hear from the either the league or I guess the league. Anyway, I'll let you guys know when I hear. But I don't know if I hear like I have approval, then I got to put in a request to be there. Like I'm not sure how it works. I haven't found out yet. Everyone did Irving Grumman's wife. That's come on. Hey Bruce. $32 seconds left. And that's the game. Montreal wins 5-1 and sweeps the back-to-back home and away series with Detroit. So the second time this season we won back-to-backs. Wow. Jeez, where are you guys bringing up all these old stupid rumors? Bruce, yeah, I mean, just don't get overly excited. Don't get overly excited. They're still not a great team yet, but I mean, yeah, they're playing well right now. That's for sure. Enjoy it. Maybe it'll keep happening. I don't know. I'm hoping. When we commissioned the Charlottetown, says Baby, one of the guys on the ship did the mayor's wife. You know what they say about sailors? Is that the first three? No, we won 3 games in a row before this year. I thought we had. BL the Four Nations face-off tournament in February. Talking Habs got accredited by the NHL. We are now able to go to. I can go. I mean, I just have to put in the request, but I can go to Habs games as a reporter. Although right now Matt's kind of holding that for the. I don't know if I'm accredited as with Talking Habs yet, but I will be. I'm the one who pays for our website. BL, I know game's over. There's talk that Lehman did Rita McNeil. Got to get that Rita McNeil joke in. Have a good night, Aiken. Deserving win, but Detroit seemed to quit. Not really. Maybe in the last little bit, but I didn't find that. I didn't see who the first star is. Probably. Well, Well, Monty's going to be a star. I don't know who the rest. I'm trying to think. You want me to look? I'll go look. It'll just take a second. Because now that you mention it, I'm curious. Okay, I don't think the 3 stars are out yet. Unless they're over here, I don't think so. No, they're not showing them on the NHL site. Oh, they just popped up. Wow. Monty did not get a star. 3rd star, Heineman, 1 goal. Evans, 2nd star, also a goal. And Slav, 1st star, also 1 goal. I'm sorry. I like Heineman and all that. It's not a problem. But I would think Monty should have got a star there because it was 5-1. I mean, that's pretty good. And he was good. I thought he was deserving of a star. Bruce, something good is starting to happen. I'm not saying that. I just meant temper. Like, they're not making the playoffs. It's unlikely. So don't get overly excited, is what I mean. And start thinking, well, we're going to make the playoffs and all that. That's really what I mean. But no, something good is happening. It seems like the rebuild, the defense got better with Carrier, but also maybe they're picking up the system a little better. That's something. Line coming in, big boost to the team. Can they keep that up for the rest of the year? If they do, yeah, get really excited, but I don't know that they will. But I think they'll be better than they would have been without this little resurge and from Line. I can have an in-between period puff with Biz. I don't like Biz. Although if I met him, I mean, I wouldn't be like, hey, I don't like you, man. Yeah, I don't know who I'm going to meet there when I go. I'm going to be sitting up in the press box with the writers. Who determines the 3 stars of the game? The reporters, I think. Wow, I wonder if I would be involved in that if I went to a Habs game, obviously. We got a good shot in Columbus, Gislain. $29.96. Wow. You can get excited. It's not really what I meant. I mean, I'm excited about the way they're playing now. That's just that, your expectations don't let them get out of hand. That's all I'm saying. Gislain, is it local reporters? I couldn't tell you that. I'm hoping to find out things I didn't know when I go, but I mean, it's a 4 Nations tournament. It's not exactly the same as the NHL game. All right, well, I'm going to take off. It's Saturday night before 10. Not too bad. What am I doing? Tomorrow, nothing. Am I working on a video? I think I am. No, it's not a video I'm thinking of. Don't forget Monday. Monday we're doing not just covering the Montreal game. We're doing a live Pucking Around podcast. It'll be on here and on the other channel. and we're covering 3 games. We're covering Montreal, Columbus. We're covering Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and we're covering Washington at Boston. So it should be a lot of fun. It's our holiday episode. I may be dressed as Santa Claus, I think. I don't know. Not sure who's doing that. But we're going to try to have fun with it. It should be a little crazy. I hope we pull it off. Doing 3 games at once. It should be weird. I don't know how we're going to do it yet. We're going to have a meeting tomorrow and try to figure that out. But please join us 7 o'clock Monday and check out our podcast. And we'll have fun. Last game before Christmas, they're off 4 days. So we got Monday and then Saturday. All right. I'm taking off, losing my voice. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Had a lot of fun tonight. It was a lot of fun. And we won, so even better. I'll see you next time. Till then, stay safe out there. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of the night. And I got a delay as I get ready to leave. Yeah, that's it. Ciao, everybody. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please share this video.